haven't started a game with Orlando this year. An Orlando Magic team that's dealt with a lot of injuries.
After not playing 34 games, come back in as hot as he's been. He's pitching as he's been.
Wendell Carter Jr., the defensive duties against Giannis, who hits that mid-range.
And not on the floor.
De Silva pump fake, gets Dame in the air, penetrates, and another kick out, another three-point look for Banchero. That time he hits. Tavius Caldwell-Pope gives it up to a cutting Banchero. And it's the Bucks that will pick and choose their moments to push, but like Doc has said, pace for us is movement. You see there's great movement offensively.
Third time was a charm for Dame, and had two really good looks at getting it out of their hands early. That was one of the emphases. Ball can't stick.
Good pressure by Dame. Here goes Giannis straight down the lane for the lay-in. It out into the hands of Taurean Prince. The Bucks with a 15-9 advantage. Giannis driving. Who's going to stop him? No one. Bobby bucket and one. Giannis with a free throw coming.
Crazy to think about. But you're right. You got to keep the pressure on him and see if some of that rust will emerge eventually. Nice job, Dame.
Stop. Talk about stopping on a time. Black nowhere to go. Turns it over. They're still struggling. Here's Dame. Here's the first three-point attempt. And it's from Dame distance. From Dame land.
Like the Darius Garlands of the world, the quicker guys on the perimeter that can isolate him and use their quickness. And this is a guy you've got to, again, make sure not only a defensive stopper, but showing the ability to put some points on the board.
Talk about putting up some points. Chris is doing that in the last couple of possessions back in December. Good ball movement here on this possession, though. Caleb Houston knocks down the three.
Moses Moody.
Bobby Portis drills it.
It's a play. It's probably equivalent to like a 47-point first quarter.
Yeah. Sacramento Kings play quite differently than the Magic do. Banchero, there's that mid-range.
Yeah. Meticulous with their detail.
Chris Middleton, I mean, we'll take the offense as much as it's coming, but
I had to filter it through like what was appropriate for our PG-13 audience. Young fella.
Ryan Rollins. Those 5 turnovers here so far.
And that's where the Magic kind of make their money. Points off of turnovers.
Yeah, that's where Bobby Portis makes his money, though. It's the Anthonys. One first name, one last name. They're trying to take advantage of added playing time. Dame driving past Black. Count the bucket. It's a long season, 82 games in the regular season. 1 second on the shot clock. Wendell Carter Jr. lets it fly. It was a 30-footer. Cole Anthony looked a lot different than Dame's 30-footer. Count the bucket, though, for Carter Jr.
But you've got to be really, really sure you've got an open teammate to pass it to.
Dame lost it. The 6th turnover. Or the 6th turnover here for the Bucks. I have Otto Porter Jr., by the way, last playing for the Raptors.
Oh, Canada?
Oh, Canada, yeah. That's a good question, though. Where in the world is Otto Porter?
Because he was a very, very, very good player.
Shoulder shake, and Dame drives right past the defense once again.
That's that great pace by Chris Middleton that allows the defense to make a decision before he shoots. Anthony's
going to get his tonight. He's got 9 points. Chris once again to Giannis. And he finishes it off. Giannis with 10 points.
He had a taste, a brief taste of what it's like.
Brook Lopez pump fake, drives past Banchero, and push shot. 4 points for Brook.
Like he thought about trying to kick it out to the corner to Giannis. And okay, now the Magic getting to the basket a little.
Chris using the Giannis screen. Boy, when he's on, he's on. Yeah, he's poured in 10 points. He and Bobby have combined for 21 off the bench. Banchero, I was going to say, he has, in his standards.
Second, some carryover from last night's win, but what carryover do you want to see from the first half into the second? Well, it's got to be our defensive intensity, right? If we could sustain that type of defense in the second half, we're going to be in good shape. One key for us, since we just played this team 5 days ago, was taking away space from Banchero and then also rebounding the basketball. And right now we're a +9 on the board, so it was a really good first half for us.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thank you, Mel.
Still looking for that first career dunk, too, for AJ, by the way. Paulo Banchero steps it back from 3. He's got multiple ones.
There's a payback on Brooke Paulo, but Paulo's got that kind of range, over 40%.
And Banchero's got 2 of the 5 3-point makes for the Magic. Giannis gets the bounce. He gets the... Quick hands, Dame. As Giannis has an option, gives it to him. Right down the lane for the lay-in, goes right at KCP.
Bryn Forbes comes to mind, the Michigan State player. They used to work it beautifully between the two of them.
This is beautiful. Oh, yes, Giannis! A two-handed hammer. And Melanie, we see Ajax and street clothes on the bench. What's the latest?
Andre Jackson Jr. has been ruled out with a right hip contusion, excuse me.
This Magic team really looks like a shell of themselves comparing to what they were doing on Friday. Carter Jr. hits another 3-pointer.
Running floater over Brooke Lopez.
It's De Silva now on Dame. He crosses over between the legs, and he gets another. Caldwell Pope, that one squeezes out. Anthony gives him another chance. KCP is going to go for it again and won't miss twice.
Or thrice, yeah.
Giannis lowering his head, driving, spinning, and hooping. Another and one. The tip there for Carter Jr. Pat Connaughton over to Giannis. A couple of dunks now for Giannis.
It's a team that, in terms of this season, has not allowed a lot of success in terms of giving up points in the paint.
We're wondering where Jonathan Isaac was. There he is. Alley-oop to Giannis, perfectly placed by both Chris and Giannis.
Like a pretty good call.
Send it over to Bobby Portis, and another 3-pointer.
Zone principles based on the opening. Well, his hands on that possession.
And Houston over to Isaac.
Okay. Well, this is, this is where I think.
Dame for 3, just his second 3-point attempt. He's 2 for 2.
The quick hands, the boxer's hands from Dame Lillard on Banchero, forces the turnover.
Oh, dancing pair! God, my goodness, Brooke Lopez, all the moves.
Another turnover, Banchero. Dame Lillard, primary defender.
It's Corey Joseph again, breaking it up in the lob to Banchero.
That is really impressive.
110-97, the score by 13 points. Oh, Dame! He says, you know what? I'll try this 3-pointer thing again. Banchero's now got 19 points. Dame driving, steps it back. But soup might still be on the menu.
Always.
There's Brooke Lopez.
Against the Magic is a little surprising. See how many consecutive 30-point games he's had.
And Banchero gets the and one. I don't know what the alliteration would be for that. Sandwich Sabonis and something with Banchero. And the good take there for Ryan Rollins.
Wasn't very good, but it's something. But just the effort overall, defensively. This guy can shoot. Traveling queen.
He's got 10 points and a couple of 3-point makes.
Oh boy, gotta Wikipedia him now.
Oh, Brooke, one of the easiest buckets he'll get.
Pretty defensive-minded, but no problem whatsoever for the Milwaukee.